You're good, Wes.
George, how'd the workout go? How'd you feel out there?
I felt good. Still a little tired now. But yeah, I felt good. It was a nice little workout. I mean, a lot of cardio, a lot of routes. Fun to see the other guys too, so pretty good.
You said at the combine you had a first-round mindset. Throughout all your work, where did that come from? When did you start getting that confidence back after the knee?
Really just, it's kind of hard to explain. I've always been like that, bro, to be honest. Just had one of those mindsets where like, it can't be stopped. I don't prove everybody else wrong. You know, just showing people that you're actually doing instead of talking about it.
What do you think you showed them today?
That I can run routes, quick. My knee had no brace, so I'm bigger, I ran fast. So I really just think I just showed them like overall.
Were you getting any immediate feedback from the guys out there that maybe you'll file away moving forward that you hadn't heard before?
Come on in here.
Yeah, out here today.
Out here? No, not really. I didn't really have any, not really no like aspects like that.
Any teams that you felt like were taking a certain notice or interest in you out there today? Especially the Steelers?
Yeah. There's a few teams that's like a few teams out here, man, that's real heavy on me, but it's kind of, you just kind of stay along like I was saying, that type of mindset, and that'll go take you far. Really, all you really can't say because they choosing you. So like in high school, I can really tell you like, why I'm going there. But like really, a lot of teams, bro, really all 32, I would say, and it just depends on their choice.
You spend any time with any teams last night?
Not in person. Zoom meetings are, I guess, back in effect. Hope that doesn't mean COVID is back in effect, but Zoom meetings are most definitely back.
George, you saw Carson slinging the ball to you. How was it with the timing with Carson?
It was great. I was training with Carson my sophomore year, 20 years actually, next week. That COVID year, he came in and he was ripping. He's always had that rip it. You know, some quarterbacks got touched here. He just let it go. So, and that's really what I like because I can catch. So Carson did really good to me too.
This week just be about a month away from reaching your dream.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's surreal, but the type of person I am, I'll take life at a time. Like I didn't even know my birthday came up the other day, so like I don't really even think about it. I just think about this keep working.
You got your birthday? Which week so you got it? Who reminded you how to find out?
I looked at my phone. It was the day of. I got like a text message on Instagram. It was like, happy birthday. I was like, shit. That was it. Yeah, it was better here, of course, because like I had to come through here, these buildings, these doors, every day, man. Coming from Frankie Smith, so it was real good just to see my teammates watching. It's really just good to be back. I feel like we won in that again today, so like it felt good to be back with guys.
What are you going to miss most about Georgia?
The people. Definitely. That's what makes like Athens such a good place. Because you'll get here and like, there's nothing to do with small. People is what's keeping us over there. So people most definitely.
We saw you have some obviously great moments throughout your career. A lot of people thought you might be that 1,000-yard, 100-catch guy. Can you just put into perspective what kind of legacy you think you're going to leave behind here?
I think I'm going to leave like a real big legacy when it comes to receivers. Before I got here, I mean, there was a few receivers, but there was nobody dynamic team. You know, all those other schools we had, top guys. But I just wanted to be one of those guys for Georgia. So I feel like that's what I left back a good trail for somebody to pick up on.
Leaving that legacy behind, who do you think can be the next guy behind you?
AD. I was already, because, and it's not even just like, he already got, it's like some stuff you can't coach. And that's really part of it. He got the skills, he got the mindset, the routes, speed. I mean, he got it all. So like, he probably the next up coming. And I'm glad that he got to see me before I left, so he can kind of understand.
Where did you see the biggest growth in yourself, freshman George, to now?
Yeah, it was huge, man. My freshman year was really like I'll say like an intro. I mean, I didn't know really anybody. I flipped on signing day. Everything was a last-second decision, like 30 seconds. So it was kind of crazy for me. And then I got here, met the guys. The guys were great. Started playing, and I I was just, it was just like a free Disney trip for like a year. So like, you're just enjoying yourself really a lot. And I really can just tell myself now, looking back, just stay focused. Because when you're going to Disney trip, you're good.
George, have you ever talked to A.J. Green before? Do you think you can be a guy that can be in the league, 10 years like him?
Yeah, I've talked to A.J. Green before. He's real laid back out like me. He's a good receiver. I feel like I can do pretty much the same thing. He had also a great quarterback, and I think Stafford. Yeah, Stafford. And that boosted his career and Stafford's career. They fed off each other. So A.J.'s a great guy too.
When you got
You played Stafford.
when did you
I want to say what month, but I can't even remember right now. But really, when I got out there, like on the practice field, we had a practice out there, and I got cleared to do cuts and stuff and do drills and stuff like that. That's when I kind of knew like I was back because I could walk again. Like that's all I was. To be honest, that's all I was looking at. And you can't walk, like stand right now. How you got to do. It's hard. It's like you in a wheelchair, but you're not even supposed to be in a wheelchair. When I got back to really running, cutting, releases, catching, running full speed, I knew I could do it. I knew I could come back.
So it was uncertain until then?
No, it was always, the mindset was always certain with your body. You can't, your body is hard as well. So really just taking my time, be my personal. Of course,
It was never a consideration of this.
Two more questions, please.
When it comes to feeling like you can leave a legacy for another wide receiver like AD or somebody else, and this place is known as RBU. What is it about Todd Monken's offense that makes you feel like that's possible for wideouts?
Play action setup. So like, I was with Coley at first, so we didn't do as much play action. We did play action, but not as much as Monken. And I feel like a lot of guys, like receivers, can hit long shots. Deep balls working in release better because we play action, you got more time. But with the RBU, that's forever. That's forever gonna be RBU. Todd Gurley, Big Chubb soon. Kenny McIntosh, James. So it's like it's all Holyfield. It's just always gonna be RBU. And that's just some places are like that. Like receivers, people thought Clemson, was like a receiver school. Like that was a stigma of the school. So like it's always gonna be RBU.
All right, thanks everybody.
Thank you.